Hey, and welcome. Right now we're going to be doing bag 2 of the Lego Mario set Piranha Plant. That is set number 71426, and what you're seeing now is the build as it's been finished from bag 1. And we're just transitioning to bag 2. We're going to switch the overhead camera, sort it out, and then we'll pull back to this camera for the step-by-step directions. Alright, so here's the bag. I'm going to sort it out very quickly on the camera. This one, it looks like they're all green, so I think I'll just sort by like piece type in some way, but I still want to do something to make it easier to find the pieces. So normally I do by color, so I'll probably just come up with something different. Alright, I don't normally do this, but I'm going to show you how I sorted it this time just because it is different. There were some pieces that there were a lot of repeats on. So first, that's just the small bag that was in there. I always keep those all together. It just seems easier that way. I put all of these, since there were so many of them in one part, all the flat pieces here, there. There are only a couple of those. I would have combined, but I had the space anyway, so I just kept it. And then I have those together. These are... for some reason I had those in two different places, so let's fix that. And then I have just that by itself there, so, or a couple of those there. So that's how I decided to sort it this time. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started with two of those pieces. And they're going to, kind of tough to see where those go. Let me make sure it's oriented the same way. So I want this part in the very front. That's what I'm looking for, that one smooth green piece. And then we're going to take one of these and put it at the very top of that. So it's going to go right here with that little stud in the front facing this way. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to get two more of those same pieces. 1, 2. Move the camera down a little if I can. There we go. Maybe that'll help. And those are going to go on the other side. So I'm going to take this whole thing, do a 180-degree turn. So we're at the side that looks like this. And we're going to put those in the same position on this side. So when you're done with that, you're going to have the two here and the two over here ready to go. Right, now we're going to get 6 flat 1x4 green pieces. They look like that. We need 6 of those, like I said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of those. And we're going to take this and put it on half of the other one. And then in this other spot, we're going to put another one of those. And we're going to do that twice. This bag should be a lot of fun because we've done a lot of the base level groundwork, like the boring stuff. Not that it's boring, it's always fun with Lego, but we've done a lot of the stuff where you can't see much, and then we're completing it with to make it look like a pipe, which is always the fun part of a Lego set, in my opinion. All right, so it looks like we're going to take one of these and put it between these two green pieces we just put down. We can do that on this side, and then we're going to go to the other side and do the exact same thing. There we go. Got that. We're on step 40 if you're following on the instructions. Step 40. All right, we got a 2x6 flat green piece. 2 of those. And then 4 that look like this. 4 of those. 1, 2, 4. Then the flat 1x4s that we just used in the last step, we're going to get 2 more of those. 2 of those. And then 2 of the 1x2 flat green pieces. Look like that. 1 and 2. Alright, We're going to take the 2x6 and put it on this weird looking piece on this little indentation there. We're going to take the other piece that looks like that and put on the other side. When we're done, it looks like that. Right, and we're going to take one of the 1x4 flat pieces and put it on the top of this in the middle. So we've got it right there. And then we're going to do that same process over again because we needed 2 of them. Oh, I missed. No, I didn't. I think I needed 2 more of the... Let me see, yeah. So I was sorry about that. I was supposed to put these little 1x2s down here. I'll show you. And we're going to do that in both. So I needed 2 more of those. I thought there was 2 of everything because of the way the instructions looked, but there's 4 of these. So I needed 2 more of those. And once again, where they're going to go is on the bottom, right beside these. So 1 here and 1 there. You're going to do that to both of the ones we just did. All right. Now, we're going to flip to the side where we just put this thing down. And we're going to take this and put it at the right above what we just put down. Right there. Oh, wasn't supposed to do that. Let me fix that. Sorry about that. Okay, let's try again. Okay, and then we're going to go to the other side where we just put that thing and go over the top of it and put this other one. There we go. All right. Make sure I have this turned correctly this time again. Okay. So now we need a 1x3 flat green piece. We need 2 of those. Or, sorry, 4 of those. 2, 3, 4 of those. And then we need 2 of the large flat green pieces. 2 of those. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this and put it on top of that so that it looks like that. And then take another one of the little flat green pieces and put it on fill up that extra spot. We're going to do that twice. And this is going to go towards the middle here, actually in the middle here, over what we just did. It's going to combine those 2 parts that we just put down. We're going to do the same thing here. That looks cool. All right, now for the fun part. We get to cover everything up, make it look all nice. All right, we need 4 of these and 4 of those. So 4 of those. All right. So we're just going to go to this that we've already done, that we already have that smooth surface on. And on the bottom part, we're going to put the bigger one of the 2. And then we're going to take this smaller one and put it on top of that. I thought I may have grabbed, give me just a second. All right, sorry about that, but instead of these bigger ones, we need the smaller ones from the smaller bag. I didn't even see those when I was looking for them, and they kind of look the same in the instructions. So it should be these. Hopefully you can see the difference on camera. They're just a little smaller. Look the same, but they're smaller. And that's what threw me off. That's going to go on top of what we just did. And then we're going to do that here as well. Down on the bottom. One of these on the top. And we're going to flip to the other side and do the exact same thing. Bottom, top. Jeez, I wonder if you're gonna have the same issues with this coming apart. I'm just pulling on it too hard as I'm trying to put the pieces down, I guess. It's pretty easy to put back together though. All right, now we need one of the thicker 2x3. So one of those, and then another flat piece like that. I'm going to flip to this side, so the opposite of this side where that thing is, right there. I'm going to take the flat piece and put it on top right there. And it's going to go all the way up so that it's even with the top of the pot. I guess this is a flower pot, right? Or it's a pipe, I guess, technically. It's a, because Mario can go down it, so it's some kind of a plumber pipe. All right, so we need 2 of those. Those are going to go on both sides of what we just put down. So right there, and right there. Turn the page. Now we need to get 6 of these again. So 6 of those. And 2 more of the ones we just had. These ones where I got the wrong thing the first time, 2 of those. So I got those 2. Now I just need 6 of the bigger ones. So 4 more. And that looks like it's going to be all of these that they gave us. So just like that. All right. We're going to start at the bottom and put those up down, and we're just going to take them all the way 3 high. And on the other side, the same thing, 3 high. And then these smaller ones are going to go in that little gap that we formed here. Right, there we go. All right, now we're going to get 10 of the big ones that I got out incorrectly before. So 10 of those. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's 7 of them. 8, 9, 10. My son's waking up, so you may hear him a little bit. All right. Those are going to go over this part here that's sort of bare. Yeah, they fit nicely right there. I'm going to start at the bottom. That seems like it'll be easier. So I'm going to take that back off. Easier to not create that gap that we just had. So 3 here. Okay, so technically it's 20 that we're going to use here. I don't know why I said 10. Just looked at it wrong, I guess. So there's that. So there's 6. We're going to need 10 more, but let's go ahead and finish this. We're going to go to this other side right here and put down the other 10. Or put down the rest to make up to 20 total. This time I'm going to start at the top so that we don't have a gap that we have to try to fill. Sorry, I had to connect that a little better than it was connected. There's 2. So I've gotten out 10, so I'm going to need 10 more. Let's try that. Okay, so let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, 10 more. And we're just going to keep on filling in this part of the pipe. And the other side, I'm going to just start at the top so I don't have a gap I have to try to fill in, and work down. I wonder if we're going to do the same thing on the other side. I wouldn't be surprised if we did. All right, that's all that. All right, now we're going to turn towards the front of this. I don't know if it's the front, but I'm going to call it the front, where this piece is. This is the piece that releases the bottom of that. See that when you press it? That's kind of cool. So we're going to go to this side, and we need a 2x3 green. And this flat piece, the flat piece is going to go on top of the green. This is going to go right where we put the other one on the other side, at the very top, even with the front, even with the top side. All right, now we're going to get 2 flat 2x3 pieces. Okay, so 2 of those. and they're going to be stacked one on top of the other. Now we're going to grab two more. 1, 2. I dropped a few pieces when I accidentally hit that thing, so that's why I was going a little slower that time. These are going to go on either side, on both sides of that. Like that. And then we're going to get two more of these small ones. Or two, actually. These are a little smaller than the last ones we used. Two of those. 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And one more of those rectangles. And the way this is going to work is this. We're going to put this rectangle in the middle, right there, so there's a continuous smooth line there. And then we're going to fill in the two smaller ones on the very top. By top, I mean right here. We're not covering this part up yet. One on each side. And then going down, we're going to use the bigger pieces. All right, now we need another 20 of those. So there's one. I'm guessing it's just going to be about all of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Almost all of them. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, every one of them. And we're going to do exactly what we just did, only to the front and to this side. Otherwise, it's the same. So when I'm working on the top, I'm going to start at the top and work up. Once again, so I don't have a gap I have to fill in, because that's a lot harder in general. I'm going to do that on both sides. I'm going to go to this side and do the same thing. Only this time I'm going to start up and work down. And this just looks so cool already. I haven't even done the Piranha Plant part, but it just looks really neat. Just push this in a little bit. And right here is what we have after bag 2. In the top view.